Yo, what up, y'all? It's P. Checking in with you real quick. Doing a quick test on the live side of the game before I go in on iHeartRadio and Talib Kweli. Yep, Talib Kweli, who I was talking about last late Friday when I did my late Friday cast. Yep, Talib Kweli was who I was talking about when I said that I've been saying some things on social media from some high-profile individuals. You see, I kept it real codified as I was speaking up on it. But I was talking about Talib Kweli, you know what I mean? And of course, iHeartRadio, been wanting to go in on them. I just was waiting on a pretty balanced moment to run at it and really just going over their content over the past couple of weeks. When I brought it up about a couple of weeks ago, don't let me get over there. Don't let me get over there, ISIS. I'm saying, like, I'm going to get to you, though. But when I brought it up a couple of weeks ago, it was on my mind to jump on it. But I want them to throw more dirt. I want them to throw more dirt into the pool of the bullshit that they frothing up and the shit they come with. So I was like, yeah, let me just wait a little bit. Let me just let them put their foot in their mouth. Let me just let the world see their anti-blackness a little harder. Then I'm just going on, run the piece on them. Take the email so I can take it down. Okay, yeah, no, I got you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, ISIS. You can take it down. I got you, ISIS. You can hide it. I mean, or I can hide it. I'm saying I can hide it. It's all good. I got you. You know what I mean? So it's that work. And thank you for tuning in, ISIS. You know what I mean? Good to see you. Good to see you caught up with me. I want to see what that prototype game be like. You got my email, or everybody says on my email. If you don't, it's thepdgaf, spelled the way it's said. Yeah, thank you. It's thank you for liking the content, ISIS. I'm saying that it's spelled THEPDGAF and all of that. So you can send me an email anytime, ISIS. I'm not opposed to emails. You know what I'm saying? Anytime. Hit me up. I mean, so I'm just running a quick test. I wanted to see how I'm just running some different mic setup today. So I wanted to see how the shit was going to go. How do it sound, ISIS? Can you hear me? Do it sound like normal, ISIS? How do it sound, ISIS? Anybody in the chat, not just ISIS. I mean, whoever the fuck. See, I got a few people in the chat. All right, cool. Thank you. So I'm about to run a few things for y'all, man. Some pieces that I've been wanting to do, basically. And I'm probably going to make them shorter casts. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find the vibe that I can find with this channel that I do. Because, I do long pieces because long pieces is, I could do them shits. I could do long play type shit. You know what I'm saying? No help. I could do them shits all day. I'm saying I could do them shits, really. So, because I never wanted to be the guy on social media that's chasing stories, that's, doing one or two stories. Yo, what up, Section 31X? I never wanted to be the guy that's on social media chasing stories. That ain't my shit. I got too much shit to do, man. I'm in too many damn things. I got too much grind going on to be chasing story after story. I touch on the shit that really affects what we going through. The big shit, not the little shit. The little shit don't move me, and it shouldn't move nobody on this channel. It really shouldn't. If you want to get some ambulance chasing ass stories, I done told y'all who to go to. I done told y'all the people that I recommend that y'all run to get that type of content. You know what I'm saying? I tell you all the time, go to Phil Advise. You know what I'm saying? Check out some of his old videos if you want the Black Ain't Shit TV. Check out his new videos if you want the, some racist did something to some black man in his yard. Some racist ran up on somebody black and pulled out a camera and called the cops, and he wasn't doing nothing, and they just called the cops. Oh, it's like that type of shit, right? Yo, if you want that, you know what I mean, go to that. You know what I'm saying? I only chase the things that really affect the bigger picture of what we're going through. And I look at the shit having to deal with cops and when they do illegal shit, when they beat up on people and nothing happens to the police. I look at that shit. That's one thing I get on. I focus on code type shit. When groups of black people start going in on black people or don't go in on other groups of people when they should be type of shit, right? Y'all know that's the heart of my channel. My channel starts with black cohesion. That's one of the first lives that I ever did was black cohesion. And then I ran it into the P code and I started doing the animations, which I got some more animations coming up. You know what I'm saying? Can a person be pro-black and sleep white, i.e. Phil? Damn. Watch my video I did on Phil. Watch my video that I did on Phil, Section 31X. I did a P code on him. You know, speaking to that element. I guess I'll address that in a bit, in a little bit, but not in a, I guess I don't gotta wait. Fuck it. In a roundabout way, what that video was about, Section 31X, you can go watch it, man. I was just saying that, you know, being pro-black, you can't sleep white and be pro-black. That's another thing. Yo, back to my point that I'm saying, yo, the fact she's Hispanic, yo, that don't matter. She ain't black, homie. You understand? Is my point, 31X. You understand? Anybody talking that. If she ain't black, she ain't what the fuck is that. Period. All right? Now, another reason why I was, and it'll kind of tie into what I'm saying, is that, you know, I don't do the person and talking about people, store, all that goofy ass shit, man. I don't do that shit. I can, but I don't see that as a lane that's new. You know what I'm saying? I want to be one of the voices in new black media that ain't covering the same old dirt like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I'll look for certain things, certain pointed things that move what we doing as a group, because we got shit on our priority list. All right. But to that point, and then I'm going to get back to, you know, the overarching thing that we be on. The issue with Phil, man, it ain't no issue. I'm saying I'm gonna talk it in certain terms. Some motherfuckers gonna say, "Oh, Pete talking about niggas." No, that ain't what I do. I don't talk about niggas on this channel. Period. Especially not nobody in no media, man. I don't give a damn. I'm saying that on that video, I said, look, I was defending Phil. I was like, look, Phil, he's a good guy, and I said, look, you can be pro-black, or the way I worded it was like, I asked the question first. I said, could you be pro-black and sleep white? And my answer was, hell nah, you can't be. Because the fact is, if you're talking about Africa for Africans, and that was one of the things that Phil was on at the time, and a lot of black people was on, was this Africa for Africans. We was watching what's going on with our brothers and sisters in South Africa, or with the EFF and Malema, and the things that's going on with all this expatriation of resources, and all the things that's going on with the coon motherfucking governance going on in various countries in Africa, watching this shit happen, and we like, man, what the fuck is y'all doing type of shit. You know, we're gonna bring the ADOS vibe to it. What the fuck is you doing? You understand? And that was kind of the current that was happening. But I just brought it up like that. Like, you can't be hollering Africa for Africans. And that's what, you know, Phil was amongst that crowd. And he still is. And it was okay. It ain't no big deal. But, like, you know, you can't be hollering Africa for Africans. But then you got a Mexican or Indian wife, because then you got to say you are Africa for Africans and Indians. You understand? It's got to be that little side sneaky shit. You got to be Africa for Africans and my white bitch I got over here. You understand? So that's the point. That's the reason why this shit don't work. The shit don't work. You know what I mean? And on this channel, you know, my channel, look, we don't fuck with interracial relationships. We don't do that on my channel. Now, you can do it anywhere else. You can say it's cool anywhere else. That's what it is. But the way that ended, the reason I pulled away from all of that shit after that happened, the whole Phil conversation, I pulled away from that. Because, you know, I ended it by saying, let me just finish what I was saying in that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ended it by saying, look, you know, Phil, he's a good guy. I said, look, is it possible for you to, first of all, I said, is it possible for you to say Africa for Africans and have a white woman or a non-black woman? No, period. My answer was hell no. And then I said, but is it possible for you to be pro-black, or for you to have a white wife, rather, excuse me, Is it possible for you to have a white wife and then be like, yo, but I'm still a positive person in the community? Still be about wanting to see good things happen for black people? And that answer is yes with Phil. You understand? Because Phil, I've watched him grow. He from Texas, man. So I had it on my mind and in my heart to say, hold up, I don't want nobody to think that us niggas out here in Texas on some interracial relating and hiding who our girl is type shit. That was the only reason I felt to speak up about that shit. The only reason I ever would do something like that. I told y'all what my channel about. I don't do podcasts and shit talking about niggas. That ain't what I do, man. I just had to speak up for the sake of Texas niggas real quick to let everybody know, like, hold up, on some Texas nigga shit. Because just so it don't make Texas niggas look bad. Hold on, put my gloves on, man. Hold up 1 second, man. Pulling these hoes out the magic bag, man. Understand? Pulling these hoes out for y'all, man. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? My point was, you know, I said all of that and I put it in the context of, you know, you can be a positive person, a person about wanting to see good for black people. And that was how that conversation ended. But then y'all saw I switched that talk. I switched it into an animation, a P-code animation, where I was dropping some shit. I was like, look, can you, let me do my P-code voice. Thank you for tuning in to No Flag Radio. I'm your host, Paige. You know what I'm saying? Did all of that. I was like, look, man, can you be pro-black or be about the community and be talking about suing people? All right. If y'all remember, that's where the conversation went, because this is why I had to speak up. Like, listen, Texas nigga shit. Look, we don't just be doing no white girl shit, and we just don't be suing niggas and talking about some pro-black shit in front of y'all face every day. That ain't, no, that ain't what we really do, though. Understand? So I did on that P code. If y'all watched it and remember, go back and watch it. I said, look, man, you know, just someone's doing it in my normal voice. So I was like, look, man, can you be pro-black and be talking about suing people? Can you be a positive person in the black community and talk about suing people and shit? Because that's what Phil was on. He was talking about suing the radical home goddess. If y'all remember the radical home goddess. All right. You see how deep this shit finna get? You understand? But I was like, look, nah, you can't be hollering that pro-black shit and talking about suing members of the pro-black community, all because they put up some info about your wife that was already public shit. Because that's what happened. The radical home goddess, and, you know, that's the story that's going to lead to her. Will show y'all why I stopped talking about her in a way on this channel. Not that I got anything against her, but I'm going to get to it. The issue was she went online and pulled up some photos, just like everybody else had access to, the photos about Phil and all of this about his wife, you know, and I wasn't speaking yay or nay about this shit, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't speaking yay or nay about who his wife was. Everybody had saw the picture, or at least I figured everybody seen the pictures. This shit been online with him and this portly woman, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I don't know if that's his woman, because you never saw a caption with it. That was it. Like, you never saw a caption with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Never saw no definite shit about it. So I wasn't making a big deal about, like, all right, it could or could not be. And I said it could or could not be on my video about Latinos, the DACA Latinos talking about they want to get reparations. If y'all remember that video, right? That type of shit. So I was like, you know, and in that video, I was like, look, you know, Latinos, they fuck around, get reparations, and come up in your house. You got a Latino chick coming up in your house talking about, yeah, my brother got this reparations check, and your black ass don't got none, and you in this interracial relationship, and your ass ain't getting no check with your black ass, you gonna be feeling some kind of way. If y'all remember that conversation about reparations that I had months and months and months ago, all right? But the radical home goddess was pulling up this picture and, you know, was helping disseminate it or whatever, and had a little cast that she did about it. And Phil was getting mad, talking about he wanted to sue. He's talking about he's trying to sue people and all this shit. And I had to come out and say, hold up. Texas niggas, we don't sue niggas, man. And maybe it's just where I'm from, man. You know, I know Phil, he a different type of nigga than me. Y'all can probably tell that we different type niggas. We not in the same circle or echelon of niggas, man. I'm on the come up, man. I've been on the come up, man. I'm not a nigga who did Black Ain't Shit TV and then blew up. I'm like the nigga like Phil, like how he started out. He was doing it from the table in his kitchen, you know what I mean? In the kitchen table type shit. But I'm not gonna sell out to do Black Ain't Shit TV so I can get all these people and followers. I'm a different nigga. I'm not gonna do it. I'll just be broke. I'll just be a nigga that ain't shit till I get it, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn. What the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But it's that made me say, hold up, man. Nah, us niggas in Texas, we don't do that shit, man. We don't roll like that. In North Texas, look, I ain't in Houston. I'm in North Texas. I told y'all from DFW. I told you I'm from Fort Worth. I told y'all kind of round about the hood where I'm from. I told y'all the round about the gang that was predominant where I'm from. I told y'all all this shit. So y'all can kind of hone in on me, but not. I wear this mask not because I'm running from niggas. It's some niggas that you can't run from. And it's some niggas that can't run from me. So I wear this mask, niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Believe it. You understand me? But in another part of the conversation, man, I'm saying, I'm getting on track and shit. Know that was the reason why I put that piece up. It's because he went in on Radical Home Goddess, like talking about he want to sue her. And Radical Home Goddess, she's brought me listeners. She's brought people who have told me, yeah, P, I came into your work by way of the Radical Home Goddess. You know what I mean? And I started fucking with you because she recommended me to you. Radical Home Goddess was fucking with my content when I was getting like 6 views, 10 views on my shit. You know what I'm saying? On YouTube. YouTube ain't been just a flurry of followers for me on YouTube. It wasn't like that when I started out early, but I was still putting out these animations. Them shits take 20 hours a piece to do. Still doing all this motherfucking research, still doing all this motherfucking work. Though my payout wasn't coming on YouTube. Wasn't, you know what I'm saying? My shit ain't monetized. I think now I can possibly do some advertisement. I think I can do advertisements and shit like that, but I don't know if I want to even cloud y'all shit up with advertisements and shit. Fuck all that shit. Is what I say on one side of my mind, but then the other side is like, yo, let me get a check. Whatever, man. I'll think about it. I'll figure out what I want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Nigga do want to eat out this bitch. Nigga got to eat, homie. But I'm saying, like, she did that. She helped me when that was happening with the YouTube people. Black Junction was the ones where I was getting, like, mainly most of my views from. I consider myself a Black Junction cat. That's why when I had to kind of dial back from my Black Junction videos a bit, because the longer videos, I had to do so much editing and chopping it up, and that shit just take a lot of time. When I had to do other shit, I had other shit going on, man. Like now, today, I got a bunch of other shit going on, man. It's like, shit takes time out of a day. It's only 24 hours in a day, and they got to sleep, and they got to eat, and they got to go to the gym. They got to get on the phone, talk to these chicks, politic type of games. Shit, got to get on the phone, talk to these banks, politic. They got to get on the phone, do this and that, got to research, got to do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't some shit that don't take time out of my life, man. You know what I'm saying? Really. You understand me? So with that, and with Radical Home Goddess giving me all of that, just giving me that love early on, I felt like, man, I would be a bust if I didn't speak up about the shit. So I did. All right. Now, looking at the way it is now, who remembers that video I did on slave play? I did a video talking about slave play, right? And the way that went, somewhere in the video, I gave a shout out. I was like, look, man, yo, I fuck with the women and Black social media, the new Black media women. And I just gave a lineup of the women that I want y'all to know who I fuck with. Who did I say? I said Lisa Cabrera. I said our sister out there in Cali, True Royal Black Family, True Royal Family. And I said Radical Home Goddess, right? Didn't I? All right. What happened? Next damn week, we hearing this shit about Michael Anderson, this racist white supremacist out there in Oregon, Portland, Oregon, talking about Lisa Cabrera is white, talking all this goofy, stupid shit. A white boy, a white supremacist dirtbag, sitting up talking all this shit. And you go through his videos, he got some black bed when she be running around with on the videos. It's real sordid ass shit they got going on. He's the white motherfucking playing this game like he's the white Dora the Explorer, and then the black chick is like his little monkey that run around with him. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like that kind of vibe they got going on. Real weird ass vibe they got going. She bed wenching with this dude, and he's some white explorer type shit, and he's going into these abandoned caves and abandoned buildings and shit, talking about, yeah, I'm discovering. I mean, it's just some real dork ass white boy shit. Some shit, motherfucker, ain't hidden on shit as far as what's really going on in life, period. Some dork ass shit, you understand? So I see what his content about, but he going in on Lisa Cabrera talking about she ain't black. That's like one of the white people's go-to bags. If you can't see a YouTuber or see somebody, then they're gonna call you white. They would call him Professor Black Truth white, like back in 2011, way back. Like, man, come on, man. What the fuck is wrong with you motherfuckers, man? I mean, it's that shit. So throw that on with the fact that Radical Home got us co-signing this motherfucker, man. Sitting up talking about Lisa Cabrera white. He dug up some picture off of Facebook of some white chick named Lisa Cabrera and then started putting that out. Some real snake motherfucker shit. Like, if I see this motherfucker in the street, I'd trip his ass or some shit. Like, man, motherfucker, you a bitch. And I bet if you won't get up after I trip you, you know what I mean? You a bitch. You a bitch like that. Understand? So, it was that. And to see Radical Home Goddess going up on his side against Lisa Cabrera, I couldn't see where it came from. Which again speaks to my point of why I don't get into this shit about this YouTuber said this person said this person said this person said that. I don't get into that shit because the shit can blow up into some shit like this that I don't even want to be in. I don't want to be involved in that shit. I don't want to be involved in a motherfucker doing some traitorous shit. And everybody was on Radical Home Goddess then talking about, hold up, that's some off-code ass shit. And my point was the same. I didn't make no video about it. Y'all notice I didn't make no video about it, even though the week prior I just got through shouting around like, yeah, I fuck with Lisa Cabrera, True Royal Family, Radical Home Goddess. She sent me people before. I respect all that. Yeah. But y'all notice I didn't follow up and say nothing about that whole shit. Y'all noticed that, right? You noticed that, right? It's because of that. You know what I mean? It's because of that shit. Like, man, fuck all that shit. I got other shit to do, man. I was on suspension. Well, I had been on suspension from YouTube from doing lives and shit because YouTube just hated on some video that I did way back or whatever. And so I was like, man, let me just bounce back from that. And that was my first live on the way back, was the Slave Play live. I said, let me just bounce back, man. You know, as they block me for certain shit, I'd be like, all right, I'm learning the code around this bitch. I'm kind of learning how they play ball. I know what's up and what's down and how my content kind of sit in relationship to other people and the certain code words you got to use and shit like that. It's really a codified thing out here. Once you get that down and your ass running, you know what I'm saying, just pretty much how it go, you up and running. But it ain't no guarantees in this bitch, I'll say that. But at any rate, it's that. I laid that flat, right? I was like, look, all right. I said I was not going, I didn't do no video about this shit. Is my point. I didn't do no video disparaging the Royal Home Goddess. I even, because she was somebody way, way back, again, when I was getting 5 views on the video that took 20 hours to make. When I was getting 5, 6 views on YouTube, rather. Speaking of YouTube, my views was coming up Black Junction, though. I was coming up on Black Junction on the view side. Back in that time, I had told Radical Home Goddess, I sent her it was a YouTube comment that I made to her. I was like, look, I got an animation of you that I was going to do. I prepared an animation that I was going to do of Radical Home Goddess, right? Like, I'd already had it done. I was just looking for a girl to do her voice, but all the girls that I was talking to and that are talking to or whatever, or who I was talking to at the time. I was like, look, man, what's up with y'all, man? Y'all want to do this shit? But they was all scared and shit. You know, women, when I talk to them on the street, like they be so starstruck. But nigga, it's like, that's how it be, man. So they, you know, and I ain't feel like having to break them out their shell and get them to, you know, give it a try. I could have made all of them do it. It's like, man, I get it. Y'all be starstruck when you see a nigga. Y'all see the mask and shit, but look, if I take all this off, y'all be like, oh, I see why. I see why chicks be starstruck when they see the nigga. I'm saying it's that thing, right? So, you know, I ain't feel like having to go through that politicking and shit. You know what I mean? And just leave it at that. Leave it at that conversation, right? So I had an animation plan for it. That shit took a long ass time to prepare and shit too, man. But it didn't go through. I just shelved it like, fuck it, okay, let me shelf it. Cause that shit came out and people was like, yo, she did fuck with a white dude that one time. Yeah, it had me thinking like that. Damn, you know what I mean? Like, she fucked with a white dude one time years ago. That could be a part of why she jumped on the white dude's side, but that still seemed kind of like a flimsy ass reason to me. I don't believe that all the way. You know what I'm saying? Because she got a husband, she got a child, a son, he about to be grown probably. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. You know, maybe, but I don't know. Like, you know how she is. Sister Angeline. Oh, and my family. Oh, my husband. He's so wonderful. And my child. He's my son. He's such a king. And he's this and he's that. Y'all know how she kind of talk, man. You know what I'm saying? You know her vibe, right? It's really... I ain't finna get into it, man. I ain't finna say nothing, man. Fuck it, man. Because I got at her on a message in YouTube, and that's the last I've been on her channel. I left a message on her YouTube. I was like, you know, damn, it's fucked up, man. How you think a motherfucker do like this? This is the gist of it. I wasn't typing it like that, or I might have been typing it like that. I'm not sure the exact words I used, but the overarching point was, you know, it's fucked up how a motherfucker could come at you like this and present themselves to you like this on some I'm about the people. But the minute somebody white show up saying somebody black did something, we run off cold. That I don't appreciate. I told y'all, you know, this not the bash black women channel, the black women bashing ass hour and all that shit. I don't do that shit on my channel, but it shows with the radical home goddess shit, what little pinky toe was sticking out was what little edge of arm hair that was sticking out and showing into the light was some of our sisters got this issue with siding with people who want to see black people dead. Some of our sisters got issues with siding with people who want to not see good for black people. Some of our sisters got issues with siding with people who don't fuck with black people. Some of our sisters got issues with siding with our open enemies. And we gotta sit back and like be like, oh, but man, now we gotta go deal with this bitch. You understand? It's that shit. You understand? So that was, and I've said that before on this channel. I've said, look, that's the only thing I will really speak up on when it comes to sisters, because it covers a bunch of shit. You see it over and over and over again. It's the same shit that pops up in any situation. It's always, oh, damn, my sister side with the enemy on that shit. Damn. It's always the same. It always comes out to the same thing. It's never no, that's the overarching chapter that has been written into the hearts of a lot of our sisters and written onto the tablet of the hearts of a lot of our sisters is, I'm gonna just go over here and fuck with the enemy on some shit. Now, who knows what that was with Lisa Cabrera and Radical Home Goddess? It could have been some shit that bitch light skinned, I'm dark skinned, I'm mad. Ain't nobody said it, but I'm gonna say it. There could have been some, that bitch picture, she light skinned, I'm dark skinned, her hair is straighter than mine. In that picture, my hair ain't straight. I'm mad about that shit, even though I talk all this natural shit. Why don't you just be happy with your natural shit? If that's your game, be happy about that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'm not a woman, but I know how the fuck sisters act. I know what the fuck they be going through. They can't really pull nothing over on me like that. I already know. I already know where that shit come. I know where that shit come from and where it be at and where it be going. I already know. So what? But that's why, again, why I pulled away from that shit. You understand? I didn't make no video about it. Y'all didn't see. This is the first time me talking about it. It's been months since that shit happened. It's been almost 8 months. I ain't talked about it for all that time. Why? Because I don't do them type of videos. I say, fuck it, man. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm back on live and shit. I just got back on live. I ain't really giving a damn about why I've been on live, man, for about 1 or 2. I might have did another live. I think I did another live after that. Or I might have did some other casts or something after that. I got to check my categories, my Rolodex of videos I've done. I've done enough videos. I'm saying, but the point still said that that's why I left that type of shit alone, man. For whoever the fuck was there bringing it out. That's why I left that shit alone, man. People in the comments and shit, but I don't want to get at y'all in the comments, man. I guess I'll check up on y'all, man. I wasn't trying to do all this shit. That was gonna do a quick test, man, just to see how the shit was coming up, man, on this shit. And my focus on this shit was, oh yeah, man. Yeah. My focus on this shit was I wanted to go ahead and just introduce that I was gonna do the iHeartRadio topic because ain't nobody been talking about the Breakfast Club like they need to in black media. And I guess I'll be the only nigga talking about it because don't nobody want to talk about they hip hop fakery, they hypocrisy ass flip-flopping behavior they got going on. Nobody want to talk about it. But okay, I'll bring it up. Let me show y'all niggas what a G like. And nobody want to talk about Talib Kweli. I've been watching this shit for weeks. I've been watching them pestering Tone and Sandy Darity and Yvette on Twitter for weeks. And ain't nobody talked about it. And I feel a certain allegiance to Tone. Y'all know I do animations of Tone. And I'm going to do an animation with Tone and Talib Kweli. I'm already got that shit in the spin. All right? But that was that, man. Fuck it, man. Let me go over here, man. Comments, man. You know, I try to stay away from you motherfuckers, man, but y'all be saying shit, make me laugh and shit. Saying, and also, for those that missed, I'm trying to do shorter content because the longer content, I'm really trying to just, really boost up my views and really take advantage of some of the new subscribers I got. And, who knows, maybe I got a short attention span kind of crowd. I don't know. But look, one thing I noticed, look, I got about 1,000 viewers, maybe a little over 1,000 viewers, subscribers, and I be getting almost all 1,000 of them motherfuckers tuning in to my shit. That is very unique. Most of the time, people only get about 1/3 of their subscribership tuning in. That's very unique. You know what I'm saying? I think that got something to do with my vetting process. I be blocking motherfuckers. I get the motherfuckers that ain't shit out of the way early. I trim the fat early. So then I can really see the equivalence and what my work really looked like at the end. And it's been a long road, y'all. It ain't been easy for you, boy. I had to endure all the trolls and go in on their ass. And when I was doing my 3%er videos, I was going in on the white trolls, getting their asses out of here. Yo, so I like this kind of an acceptance speech for me running that and running my shit right, running my ship the way the shit gonna be ran while I'm around this motherfucking bitch called YouTube doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing. You know what I'm saying? So I like them numbers. Y'all can congratulate yourself. The people that's on my channel, yeah, y'all made it through a lot of fat that I had to trim. And that's why I'm about 1,000 subscribers and I'm getting damn near 1,000 views. Close to it. I'm getting over that 1/3 mark. 1/3 of the viewership, 1/3 of the subscribers tuning in type shit. I'm past that shit. And that is only related to me saying, yo, get the fuck off my channel. Get your bitch ass the fuck off my channel. You don't belong. This is a sanctuary for black people. That'll be your ass playing with us. Period. Don't you think you gonna come on my channel and fuck with my people and think you just gonna be raiding their mental space? Even though I don't got no help like that. Now I got mods and shit. I can have mods and shit. But I don't got nobody policing my channel. It's just me. Even though it's just me, it's your ass. Y'all know? Yo, straight up. Keeping the scene clean. And this bitch, y'all playing. Man. So yeah, let me get over here, man. What the fuck? Who over here? I saw some names that I had been seeing and shit. This message here, people holding messages. What the fuck is this about? Hold on, let me go through all this shit, man, because they doing shit. Y'all doing shit over here. What y'all doing over here, man? The fuck it is, man. I'm finna go back up to the top of the messages, y'all, and check out a few things. I guess I'm gonna be doing the motherfucking cast all day. I didn't want this shit to take long. I'm gonna be doing a few casts today. I didn't want this shit to take long like this, but fuck it. We in it. We in the dirt. Shit, I didn't want this to be like this, but all right. So it's Isis. She started out. She liked the content. She shouted me out. I got your email, Isis. We on tap. We gonna do work. I'm gonna check your email. You gonna be in contact with me. If you can give me a mask where I can just have my hair sticking out. You know what I'm saying? That'll give y'all another visual of me. Oh, y'all thought I just had some waves and shit on this shit. No, this ain't no waves on me. Some other shit. What's good, Isis Azure? That was Section 31X shouting out. But then down here, Section 31X, that they get into some shit. Let me go through this shit, man. Let me just see who in my shit, man. Who the fuck got something to say? No homo on this shit. For all my New York niggas. Hey, no homo. Pause. Pause, son. Yo, let me see who in this motherfucker in this shit. Talking that. Who is this, man? She's white Hispanic. We need to take on Andrew Yang and Joe Biden. We gonna do a few things. Every Democrat who wants to play on terrorism need to get yeah. That's a point. I need to share this video to get more views. Yeah. Whatever, man. Y'all gonna do what y'all want to do, man. I don't, whole share and subscribe and I've seen how that shit go, man. You could tell motherfucker 20 times past Sunday to do something, and it's like, I don't got to though. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. So I want niggas to. I want y'all to. Hey, if y'all share it, I want y'all to. But all right. What, man? What's goody good, people? Stand tall, melanated, man. Lovely Darkness, 1942. Of course, that's you. Talking that positive talk, girl. What's up? What's good? Good to see you. Good to see you in the mix of shit. Are there any sisters here in Texas? Hold up. Matter of fact, let me go down here, man. Because I saw somebody named Niche LA. Niche LA, are you subscribed to me on or follow me on Twitter? Niche, is your name on Twitter Niche LA and there's some other shit? Are you in Texas, Niche? Is why I'm asking you this, because I saw your name in the chat one time. I was like, okay, that's a unique name. Then I synced one of my followers on Twitter, because I don't got many Twitter followers. Y'all can follow me on Twitter. It's at PDGAF Tweets. Y'all can follow me on Twitter all day if y'all want. Capital P, capital D, capital G, capital A, capital F Tweets all day if y'all want. You know what I mean? Damn. I don't know y'all if y'all come through. I don't know y'all name if y'all come through, but I vet my Twitter and shit too. When they canceled my other Twitter account, I had less than 100 subscribers. Why? Because I check certain accounts. I check for motherfuckers that just started their account in March type shit. Like, oh, really? Get your troll ass off. I already know you finna become a troll. You know what I mean? Us Aries, man, when they say we first, man, look, we the first to see energy that enters the universe. We already see where it's going, what its potential is, and then we tell everybody else that, look, we done seen this kind of energy enter the universe. We telling y'all what the fuck it's capable of doing. That's what they mean when they say the Aries is first. We the first to recognize the potential of certain shit. So all you Gemini Tauruses that's gonna see it later, I'm telling you now, is how the shit work with Aries. Shout out to all the Aries, everybody Aries in the house. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how the fuck we got this shit going, man. Somebody keep asking me loud links, man. I don't know. Section 31X, I don't know. Like, I don't know about that, bro. I don't know how to do that shit. Let me see top chat. Talk, man. I don't know how to do that shit, man. I'll figure it out. But Niche, if you're still in the mix, Niche, I think you on my Twitter, yo. I thank you on my Twitter. So let me hit some of these show, because I don't know, when they say for me to show or hide messages, I don't know if y'all can see the messages. until I hit the button or not. I don't know if it's blocking y'all. I don't know, but I don't know. But I'm gonna let these messages go through because I don't like to have YouTube block my messages because of some algorithm they running. Some there's different types of programs and coding that they can run that runs algorithms that look for words and shit, certain shit, and they'll run that over my shit and my chat. And like, man, you know what I mean? Fuck it, man. See? I'm a Gemini. I don't catch anything early. It takes me a second. Yeah, I know a lot of Gemini. I know. Y'all communicators, man. Yo, for all y'all Zodiac people, yo, look, go to my Teespring and shit. I got my Zodiac collection where I got the emojis of all the Zodiac, man. Go cop them shirts. They dirt cheap. And I got some codes that I made up, like PDGAF, PDGAF 5, PDGAF 10. I think these are like coupon codes where y'all can get like $5, $10 off the shirts and hoodies and shit like that. I'll make sure I got the names of the coupons right, and then I'll bring them to y'all when I do my cast a little later today. So if y'all can go in there and just spend the coupons, save yourself some money on the shit. If it's just money breaking your bank, it ain't nothing for me to make a coupon and give y'all some money off. That ain't shit. Just go buy this shit. Go support. You know what I'm saying? You might end up getting some shit for like $15, some shit. You know what I mean? So that's the business. Old school white man can't jump reference. Melvin is that you boy. Stupid niggas. Leonard Day Yuta, what's up, boy? You know the work I do, man. I'm in violation if I don't run with what I got going on here, man. If I don't run the mask game and the other, this mask is just one accessory left over from the other accessories that I would normally have in this motherfucker. Leonard Day Yuta. You understand? So just look at that like that. It's a vestige of other shit that I had attached with this shit, man. Know that. Understand me? What's your okay? So everybody just kind of getting in there, talking, saying whatever, doing whatever. All right. But yeah, so that's what this next broadcast is gonna be about. Well, the next couple broadcasts, I'm gonna make them shorter, and I'll probably be hollering at y'all in the comments, which is gonna make the shit longer. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna try to see how the short pieces go and see what happens. Really trying to push my views up and gain some subscribers through the mix while I'm doing it. And I don't know. All I can relate it to is, hey, I probably need to make shorter content because people got short attention spans. But y'all know I can go for an hour. I can make a movie. That shit ain't shit for me, in my mind. Saying. But yeah, check me out on that Teespring. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. So you know what I'm dropping. Get it, y'all.